Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of this little 60 years of Thunderbirds mini-series. So we're back here with the 60th anniversary of the Corgi models that they've released, and today we are here with Thunderbirds 1 and 3. So this is the second instalment. Obviously you would have seen the Thunderbird 2 and 4 unboxing, and now we're here with Thunderbirds 1 and 3. So join me as we take a look at the 60th anniversary models. So yeah, super excited to be back with another one of these 60th anniversary Thunderbirds unboxings. Like I say, this week we have Thunderbirds 1 and 3 in this really nice sky blue coloured packaging. You've got the Thunderbirds classic logo there, really pops on the top. Other than that, it's not really much to see on the side other than obviously the Corgi logo, nothing on the back, and obviously the Corgi logo again. But yeah, Thunderbirds 1 and 3. Really pleased about this. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. So we'll quickly just get the plastic. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get the plastic removed. Nice and easy to be able to get these out, he says. And we'll get rid of that plastic. And there we go, there is Thunderbirds 1 and 3. So let's lift this up. And there is the inside of the packaging. So we've got Thunderbirds 1 and 3 displayed really nicely in there. Again as well, you've got all that information at the top, just obviously letting you know a bit of information about Thunderbirds 1 and 3 inside the roof of the model. But straight away, they look really good. Really nice looking models. I believe they are just straight retoolings of the Matchbox ones again. But let's go ahead and get this lifted out. And obviously we can take a closer look at them. So we'll just pop this top off. Thunderbird 1 seemed quite loose there. Yeah, and we'll take Thunderbird 1 out straight away. And straight away the model feels really quality. And straight away the detail looks really nice in the model as well. Looks really well done. You've still obviously got the rubber tip there, which is obviously the staple of what the Matchbox one was originally. But the paintwork and the details look really good. The prints look really nice. Wings articulate nicely there. Obviously we'll go in for a closer detail of these in a second individually. Just want to have a quick brief look at the pair of them. And it looks like Thunderbird 3 is actually being held in by a little rubber ring there. So we're just going to have to try and get into that quick if we can. That was nice and easy. And there is Thunderbird 3. Again as well, feels really nice. Feels nice die cast quality looking model. The detail looks absolutely fantastic. Straight away I am already noticing a few gripes about it. Just giving it a quick spin around compared to Thunderbirds 2 and number 1 that I've just had a brief look at. Obviously we'll go for a closer look at these in a second. But yeah, straight away there's a big glaring issue I can notice straight away on this one. But yeah, I think what we'll do is though, we'll quickly go in for a bit of information and background of Thunderbirds 1 and 3, and then obviously we'll take a closer look at these in more detail. Thunderbird 1, the spearhead craft of international rescue, is piloted by Scott Tracy, the elder of the 5 Tracy brothers.
115 feet long with a wingspan that opens out to 80 feet after launch, the rocket-powered Thunderbird 1 is sleek and fast with a top speed in excess of 15,000 miles per hour, enabling it to respond to any emergency calls quickly. Although armed and carrying its own rescue equipment on board, the principal role of Thunderbird 1 is to get to the danger zone as quickly as possible, enabling Scott to assess the situation, advise on specialist equipment required, and then direct the rescue operation. Now, Thunderbird 3 is International Rescue's space rocket piloted by astronaut Alan Tracy. Thunderbird 3 is the tallest vehicle in the International Rescue fleet, measuring 200 feet in height. Launched from its concealed hangar beneath the Tracy Island roundhouse, the rocket is then used for all space rescues and also acts as a link to Thunderbird 5. The basic crew requirement is 2, usually meaning Scott will accompany Alan as co-pilot. Apart from piloting Thunderbird 3, Alan also assists his brother John by taking turns at manning Thunderbird 5's space station.
So yeah, there is Thunderbird 1. Like I say, it is pretty much a straight repackaging and slightly retooling of the old Matchbox ones, but obviously it's been highlighted in a lot more detail compared to them, and from what I've seen the old pictures of the old Matchbox ones, the detail is a lot better than this one. Obviously you've got the tips of the wings are painted really nicely there with the blue at the end, and obviously all the paintwork here with obviously this nice metallic sort of sheen finish on the gunmetal grey. You've got TB painted on the thrusters at the bottom there, and obviously you've got all the outlines of the thrusters painted in blue. You've got the outline of the blue as well there at the bottom, which is done really nicely as well. Obviously you've got TB1 on the side there, and obviously the Thunderbird written down the base of it, with the 1 highlighting there at the end. Really nicely done. Obviously that's where the jet would have been. Obviously you've got the jet cover there, and obviously there is a rubber tip towards the end, which obviously the old ones always used to have. But overall, like I say, it's a really nice model. I haven't really got too many gripes with this one at all, if any. It's actually presented really nicely. It feels a nice quality model, nice die cast overall, and like I say, the paintwork has been done absolutely beautifully. Yeah, really nice model. So I haven't really got much more to say about this one other than dropping it, but yeah, really quality little piece. Now we're going to move on to Thunderbird 3, and like I said, this is the one where there are a few issues. I mean, you've got the grills here. The grills are done really nicely. Obviously the black lining all down the base there, and it's been painted really nicely. Again, you can't deny that. You've got all the writing there, and obviously the 3s have been painted really nicely. But are you starting to notice something that should be with the 3s? Now, anyone who's a big fan of the show will recognise what I'm about to say straight away. So you've got one facing down, one facing up, and another one facing up. So in the show you should have one facing down, one facing up, and one sideways, just like this 3 is displayed here. So that is one glaring issue they have cocked up on this. Now another one as well, anyone who is a fan of the show, and I'll put a picture on screen for reference. So this black line here where the rubber tip is for Thunderbird 3, the T should be above that. So that black line there where the tip is should be between the T and the H. It's displayed like that on the show. You look at various different source materials, it's always been displayed like that. So I'm really not too sure how that slipped in terms of obviously the design and quality control at Corgi. So that is a bit of a bummer in terms of accuracy for the model. But overall, it's really done nicely. I mean, I believe it was Peugeot Seville Orange. I believe I want to say that they said they used in the podcast to use this, which is accurate. Whereas obviously the previous Matchbox model was more just a straight painted red, which wasn't accurate at all. And again as well, this is just a retooling of the old Matchbox one. But overall, they are great little pieces, and it's going to go really nicely with the rest of the Thunderbirds line that they've done for the 60th anniversary. Now, they've retooled this again as well, and they have retooled it a little bit bigger. Now, the reason why is they did recently announce, so they've done Thunderbirds 1, 3, and obviously you've got 4 and 2 in a pack. They've done FAB1, Lady Penelope's car as well, and they have retooled this slightly bigger because they did just announce in a podcast not too long ago that they will be doing a Thunderbird 5. And they've retooled this so it is going to be able to dock with Thunderbird 5 when that comes out. So that's going to be a really, really nice little display piece if you do want to display it as docked with Thunderbird 5, which I know a lot of people will. I certainly will when I get Thunderbird 5. But yeah, overall, they're really, really nice models. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think, if you used to own the old Matchbox ones, whether you do think this is an improvement, whether you think it's just a bit of a repackaging in a stylised package and then just shipped out for more money. I'd be interested to know your thoughts. I don't own the old Matchbox ones, so obviously I'm seeing this in terms of an all new perspective, even though I've seen a lot of images of the old Matchbox ones. But yeah, overall, really quality little models. So what I'll do is I'll pop them down very quickly and we'll just go in for a few closer shots before we wrap this video up. And yeah guys, that's been the unboxing of the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds 1 and 3. Really hope you've enjoyed that. Like I say, let me know down in the comments below if you've got these models, what you think of them, if you were happy with them, are you disappointed, what you think compared to the old Matchbox ones that these are of course are retooled after. Other than that, really hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next instalment, which we will take a look at FAB1. See you guys.